back to LoboTrax. I'm Nick Marson.
I'm Tom Polioff.
We have a wonderful show lined up for you today on this beautiful, sunny, and warm Friday morning. First up, as always, is student interviews.
What are your go-to study tips?
Go-to study tips. So when you get home, put on some music and grind. Try to keep your phone down and just hide it from you so you don't get distracted.
Repetition. Repeating all the time is really good for study skills.
Yeah, I think I just go through all the material, make sure I know it. I use Quizlet a lot.
Probably studying with other people, because then you can combine your knowledge and just paying attention to the material, because if you don't do that in the first place, then it's harder to learn on your own later.
Put in the work before the test and make sure you know the curriculum.
Tom, what is your favorite study hack?
Ooh, my favorite study hack would have to be turn on the music to high and just reading through all the material, making sure you know everything.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah.
What's yours?
I probably go for the SAT in specific. If you want to get better at English, the only way to do that for me was to just read more books. It makes things a lot easier. But yeah. And what are we going on to, Tom?
We're going off the mountain. Hello everybody, my name is Mac Barber and welcome back to Off the Mountain, national headlines that you may have missed. Starting us off today, Sarah Wynne Williams, former director of global public policy at Facebook, has now testified that company executives are sharing U.S. national security secrets. She said that they did to gain favor with Beijing and expand business in China, including constructing censorship tools and silencing critics. Our next story of today, the U.S. has fast-tracked production of its latest nuclear gravity bomb, with the first unit completed 7 months ahead of schedule. The B-61-13 replaces some older B-61-7 models and offers improved flexibility for targeting. Another story for today, the Denver Nuggets have just fired their head coach Michael Malone just 3 games before the NBA playoffs. The Nuggets sit in 4th place in the Western Conference. And on the topic of basketball, don't forget to get your new LeBron Barbie doll out now. And our final story of today, President Donald Trump has announced a complete 3-month pause on all reciprocal tariffs that went into effect at midnight. He has paused all tariffs except for China's, which have now gone up to 125%. That's all for Off the Mountain, and we'll see you next time.
So tell me, Tom, are you going to be investing in that LeBron James Barbie doll?
You know what, Nick? I might just have to.
Yeah.
He is our glorious king after all.
Exactly, and doesn't that nuclear bomb stuff just blow your mind? Off to sports.
Welcome to Sports, I'm Baden Devaney.
And I'm Landon Hancock.
Baseball lost Tuesday against Columbine. They lost 1-4. They had a game yesterday at Littleton High School. I don't have score yet. We will have it for you next show. And they play tomorrow at 1 p.m. at home against Pomona. So make sure you be there for that.
Girls lacrosse lost this Monday, 9-21, away against Holy Family. They have a game tonight, actually. It's their senior night at 4:30 p.m. against Montrose. So
Go to
make
that.
sure you guys go to that. They also have a game tomorrow against Golden, also a home game at 1 p.m.
That'll be after the boys lacrosse senior night. Speaking of boys lacrosse, we unfortunately lost Tuesday 12-2 against Green Mountain. We have some footage. Let's go to that real quick. Tom, that was a really good job filming and editing that. I'm really proud of you. Also, boys lacrosse played yesterday at Thompson Valley. We don't have scores or footage for that. We'll have it for you next show. We won't have footage though, because it's an hour and a half away. And we play tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. It's our senior game. Come to that.
Tennis had a match last night, a home match against Alameda. Unfortunately, we do not have scores for that. Let's hope they played well. And on that note, we're going on to soccer.
Soccer, they won Tuesday against Pomona, 9-1, crazy game. And then they played today at the NAC at 7 p.m. against the Evelyn. So make sure you go to that. Let's go back to Nick and Tom.
Migraines. Tell me about them.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Are you okay to keep filming?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Should be fine.
And, well, I mean, amazing sports as always. Congratulations to our girls soccer team on a 9-1 victory. That's just insane. The improvement that I've seen personally being a student, just like watching the record improve pretty much every year is just astounding. So great job, everybody. And yeah, what are we off to, Tom?
We're going off to weather.
Welcome back to Weather. I'm Peyton Devaney.
And I'm Sophia Masangelo. The weather for today will be the highs of 64 degrees, the lowest of 37 degrees, and mostly sunny. Going on to Saturday, the highs will be 71 degrees, the lowest of 37 degrees, and partly cloudy.
Sunday, we have a high of 59, low of 26. It's going to be a 30% chance of rain. And Monday, high of 49, low of 26, and partly cloudy. Sophia, did you hear about the man who got arrested for digging a hole in his backyard?
I did not.
It was really sad, because he meant well. All right, let's go back to Nick and Tom.
Wonderful stuff in weather, and I truly mean it this time. Just 70 degrees and 60-degree weather is my perfect medium. What about you?
Personally, I love 70-degree weather. 60's great, 70's great, 80's getting a bit too hot, and 90 it is sweltering. So let's hope it doesn't get up to there that soon.
Yeah, let's enjoy our 4 days of this weather before it becomes 40 degrees again. Yeah, and anyways, on to fake or real?
I'm gonna give you 6 words. One by one, you're gonna decide if they're real or fake. 3 are real, 3 are fake. Okay. All right, starting cabotage.
I think it's fake. Real.
Fake. I say fake.
Oh, fake. Bravique.
Huh?
Bravique.
Fake. Fake. Real.
They're all fake.
Real. Wamble.
I say that's real. Well, yeah, we'll go with real.
Fake.
That's fake.
Real. Teasel.
That's gotta be real. Yeah, I feel like.
That might be a real word.
Real.
For the last 3.
Fake. Trevente.
Is that a Spanish word? Am I picking something too? Is it real?
I don't know how many real and fake sex are. I'm gonna say fake though.
I lost track of how many I did. Fake. And Nallery.
Nallery?
Nallery.
Nallery. Fake. Yeah, fake.
What? Oh, real.
Honestly, that was a great segment. We've been trying out new things to try to replace half a minute to win it. Just for the time being, we know it's getting a little bit old, so we're spicing things up a little bit. How do you like it, Tom?
I think it's really fun. Some of those words are really hard to figure out if they're fake or real, and I can't believe some of those words even exist.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I think that about does it for us. As always, we have a couple of announcements. Tom, what do you know about yearbooks?
They are coming to a close soon. Get yours now. Buy it. You only have about a month left. They're going up in price.
Exactly. And today and tomorrow, the Drowsy Chaperone at the Venue Theater is closing. So make sure to go see that. Tonight it will be at 7, and then tomorrow it will be at 2 and 7. And that about does it. As always, I'm Nick Marson.
I'm Tom Polioff.
And remember,
Go Lobos!